got a lot of in my candles like that. Cool.
Well, good morning. Well, good night, actually. Good evening, everybody. So, this is the second episode of If You Love Me podcast, and I am Mrs. AP, and this here gentleman, I don't even know how the camera came out of focus.
Alright, now I'm included. Because, yeah.
So, subjects tonight, guys. Subjects tonight. I got a lot of people commenting. Hi, Kiki. I got a lot of people commenting some good subjects for us to discuss tonight. We kind of narrowed it down to a few. So, babe, which one do you think we should start with? You want to check your notes?
Yeah, I don't really recall all of the ones that I was looking at. But, just to start it off, I guess we can kick it off with this. I basically asked her earlier, you know, if you, you know, or your spouse, a significant other or whatever, were, you know, in a relationship or whatever, and starting out, you all, you know, y'all were maybe a year or so in, and that particular spouse has like a passion for something that they want to do. So like, you know, music, hairstylist, you know, whatever the case may be. And they wanted you to kind of pick up everything and leave. And pretty much like, you know, to go with them to follow their dreams. And, you know, I just kind of wanted to know you all's point of view on if you would trust your spouse and the fact that you would have to pick up and leave like wherever you're comfortable at. So let's just say, for instance, you already are comfortable in your career. You already making money and you doing your thing, but he's not necessarily where he wants to be, or she's not where she wants to be. And it will require for you to have to move in order for them to reach their goal. Would you, you know, be willing to take that sacrifice and take everything and go somewhere else to let them do what's best for them? Or would you say it's not something that you're willing to do and just, you know, let that be the issue in a relationship?
So you're asking, if you love me, would you trust me enough to support our family with my dreams?
Yeah, but like a blind trust. Like
right.
Super blind though, because like I said, yeah, my passion is my passion, but it's not paying right now.
Okay, so are both parties working? Is only one of the couple working?
Well, right now I just have my passion, pretty much. So let's just say, for instance, like you.
So if we're talking about me and you,
not you and me.
No, but I'm saying to use us as an example. If we were talking about me and you.
Well, I guess. I mean, if that's how you want to put it. I don't necessarily. I'm not financially stable enough to pursue my own career. So that's not what I'm saying. Like, it would be different if I wasn't in that space that I'm at. But I'm just saying, like, in the sense that, you know, you were somebody that
welcome Kaden to the show, everybody.
That wasn't necessarily okay. You can't be down because I'm trying to smoke.
No. Hi, baby. You gotta go upstairs.
I miss you.
I miss you. So I think that, I mean, to pick up and move and to rely.
A song me. It was a song.
Okay, you gotta go upstairs.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, you gotta be quiet.
A song.
Okay, so if you are.
See song.
1 second, y'all. You gotta go.
I think I think that's a hard question, depending on what your family lifestyle is. I know, Jazz. He just had to come downstairs. Depending on what your family lifestyle is, like, you know, if one person were just the breadwinner and then that one person isn't the person with the dream, and then the person with the dream is like, okay, breadwinner, we're just gonna pick up and leave and we're gonna go move out of town so I can pursue my dreams, and then I have to solely rely on those dreams. Like, not that I don't believe in my partner, because I definitely do, but I think dreams are important, very much so, but I think in order to have dreams, you have to have financial stability in order to support those dreams. So I guess that's what he's saying. Like, if we were talking about me and him, he can't financially support, he don't have 2 million, like Dolph said, to support a music career independently to do it on his own. But I think if it was a situation where they're like, oh, you got a deal, or, we're going to do a distribution deal and you need to move here to do that, I wouldn't necessarily have an issue with doing it because I can do my job from anywhere. But I breed dogs, so I can breed anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just pretty much mean, like, a lot of times, you may have the talent, or, you might have, like, a trade or something like that that's good for you, and it may not necessarily be where you're at right then and there. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may not be where you live right then and there, or you may have a better opportunity somewhere else. But, like, having trust in your relationship in the sense where you able to, be like, all right, well, no, it's not going to pay us today, but we're going to take what we have, you know what I mean, to kind of, like, go forward with making sure you get what you need out of, what you're trying to do in life. And then on top of that, like, I can kind of, like, piggyback and kind of fall into place with what I do to kind of bring your stuff to life, pretty much.
Well, Amber said, what are our dreams? I don't know. I think I'm currently living my dream. Not in the sense that I think that it's fully accomplished or I'm fully successful in living my dream, because that's not it. There's so much more I want to do. However, I say that I'm living my dream right now because I'm doing exactly what it is that I want to do. Like, anyone who knows me knows that I'm, like, not good with, like, working 9-to-5 jobs. Like, I'm just not good with people telling me what to do or what time I have to do something, because I have a lot of stuff going on all the time. So me becoming an entrepreneur was the best thing I could have did for myself. I can make my own schedule. I can take my kids to school. I can take them lunch. I can pick them up from school. I value that because I value being their mom. Like, I also like being able to come home and make dinner for my family because I have a lot of hobbies like crafts and cooking and stuff. So I would say that I'm living my dream. What would be your dream?
My dream, well, realistically, I just think that my dreams are more so, like, about just following what my passions are. Like, I've always wanted to kind of, like, be, on, like, a pedestal where I can kind of, like, showcase my talents in different ways. So, I mean, like, doing what I do now, as far as, like, trying to, do things with my music, or, trying to do things with, like, social media and different things like that. It's kind of like what I've always wanted to do. So, like, me being in your face, how I'm in your face right now, is, like, something that I've always wanted to do. So, I always wanted to be on TV. I always wanted to do, like, shows and different things like that when I was younger. So, right now, I'm done just having the ideas. And right now we executing. So anything that we come up with,
we are executing. If for those of you who know us, we've been talking about doing this podcast for a year. So it literally took me until my best friend just left over the weekend for me to force myself to, do this, because I'm so afraid of, like, people not gravitating towards it, and I care so much about it.
Yeah. So I mean, like, now, question. If you love me, you would wait for me. Now, that wait could mean a bunch of different things, right? When I say, like, you would wait for me, you would wait for me to mature, to be the man or woman that you need me to be, if I'm not necessarily there when we meet, right?
But how old are we when we meet?
I mean,
there are a lot of things that go into that, right? So, you know what, Shamil? Oh, you won't wait? I don't love you enough to wait for you to mature? I agree. Exactly. I can't, right. The age that we are now, I don't think that I would be capable of waiting for you to become the man that you need to be. Because how long is it going to be for you to become the man that you need to be?
You have to understand, too, though, like, I think a lot of women don't really understand that certain women bring certain things out of people, like out of men, or vice versa. Like certain men can bring certain things out of women. A lot of our characteristics or things that we are capable of, we don't even really know all the time because we're not really like interacting or really in those serious relationships with nobody where certain things have happened where now it's a time to show these type of behaviors to a person. And then a lot of times, due to trust or, things that's been, going on in their past or not trusting, from stuff in the past, it'll happen where you can't really like, just jump right in and show like I could be good to you. You get what I'm saying? Because you be like on the unsure side of it.
Jazz said that depends if you are taking the steps to mature and not just messing around. So what would be those steps to mature? You know what I mean? Because we talking about like, so we 30.
Right.
Like, so I understand that they say that men mature slower than women. However, if we've been together for 4 years, 5 years, most women want out of men the basics, like the bare necessity. Like, I want you to be honest. I want you to be faithful. I want you to be trustworthy. I want you to be responsible. If we have children, I want you, I want you to be respectful to me. I want you to talk to me in a respectful manner. If it's not in that manner, then like, why am I waiting for you to mature? If you still calling me bitches like you 21, then we not doing that. Ma'am. If you still calling me bitches, we can't be doing none of that. Seeing real life changes, not just talking about it, but I have to see the steps that you are really trying. Exactly. Like, always show up. I think that everybody should show up, and that's men or women, because let's not act like there aren't some mature women out here, because there are some girls or some grown women who are still immature. You know what I mean? So with that, they also need to grow up and show effort. Like, I just think that relationships, they take two people. If it's two people in it takes two people to give 100%
I'm gonna say because it can be growth on both ends. Like, a lot of times, we like to put certain things on just the man, and it's not even necessarily just the man that the issue is with. Sometimes like, women can come off in a sense like, they come off with like, I have the whole package. I come with the table, and I come with this and I come with that. Like, as far as, because you know how to be nurturing, you know how to, you know how to not cheat, and all these different type of things though. But let's just say, for instance, it's other little things that you do though that that are triggers for him. And for those triggers, it make him like a little bit unsure on if he want to be able to like, trust you in that type of way or be with you in that type of capacity where he can wait for you to mature. You know what I'm saying? So I think it works both ways. Like, he can wait for you to mature, but you can also wait for him. But I think that if both parties is like how everybody's pretty much saying, showing that initiative to, say that they want to be in a relationship, then it can work. But if it ain't no, like if everybody not like showing that this is something that they both want on both ends, then I think you should let it go, because otherwise it's going to stunt your growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't grow or reach the real you, you know what I'm saying, or even know who you really are as a person until you take that opportunity and let that person go, because that person can be holding you back, you know what I'm saying, from even seeing your full potential.
Right. So, anybody else got some questions before I get to my If You Love Me questions? Anyone have something they want to discuss or something they, feel like they need answered? I know my friends in here got questions.
Okay, now I will go back into that just real quick while we waiting on another question to pop up. If, let's say for instance, your spouse or significant other or whatever the case may be, let's just say for instance they were incarcerated or they were like in the service or something like that or whatever, and y'all weren't able to like be with each other in that, you know, physical sense, you know, and y'all had to deal with each other like just over the phone or, you know, through like video chats and stuff like that. Could you stay faithful throughout that whole process without actually, you know, cheating on that person or stepping outside your relationship while you're waiting on that person to come back to you?
You said, can you wait for somebody to get out of prison?
Like, so if let's say for instance prison or just in the service or whatever the case may be, like either or, if that person is incarcerated or in the service and, you know, y'all can't be with each other physically, but y'all can only be with each other like on the phone or, you know, through video chats and stuff like that, can you stay faithful to that person without stepping outside your relationship and cheating on them throughout that process?
You don't always have to put "if you love me" before the question, Amber. But to answer your question, Bae, or well, to piggyback off your question, because I have a question for your question. How long is this bid that we talking? Because, you know, men not waiting on the woman to get out of prison, but y'all expect women to wait for y'all when y'all in prison. Because you think she should hold that little thing out. Like, you in there doing a 10-year bid, and you think that she should hold out. But I think that after your woman in there for 30 days, you already sticking and moving and probably got a new baby coming.
That's a sticky one. That's a sticky one. I mean, like, for real, because I think that that's a kind of
exactly, Jazz. How long is the sentence?
Man, it should, I mean, because really shouldn't matter.
Shamir said, yes, I could wait on the physical as long as the emotional and spiritually is intact. Okay. I need to wait. Exactly.
Okay.
If that's intact. But I'm saying, I would love to hear men answer, because I know there have been men, like, for real, for a fact, I know.
I mean, I'll put it to you like this.
Kiara said, absolutely, I can stay faithful. The question is, if he's in the service with access to vagina, could he wait for me? Exactly, best friend.
I feel like this, like, if a man loves you and he really, like, understands what you all have, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Then he can wait.
So we got another question. So if you love me, you won't cheat on me.
Yeah.
Because if you really love me, you wouldn't cheat on me. So does that mean if he does cheat on me, you don't love me?
I think that the concept of what women classify, I mean, cheating is cheating. It ain't no way around it. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm not even gonna start that. I'm not gonna come off like that.
Please.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the typical nigga shit. You feel me? I'm really not. I'm not gonna do the typical nigga shit. So I will say cheating is cheating. It's straight across the board. But what I mean is, it's like it's kind of it's not a difference, but it's kind of a difference, because with men when they have sex or if they step outside of a situation, they really just do shit just cause. Like they not really having no feelings in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's no emotional attachment when they getting theirs off. For a woman, I feel like it takes like a certain amount of build up before you actually give a nigga some. Especially if you in a situation where you're not really that type of woman. Like if you're not just out here fucking.
Okay, because I was about to say, you know, I think that is truly a double standard that I hate. I know we discussed it yesterday, saying that, you know, men will have sex and they can do it without emotion. Oftentimes we have sex because there is emotion attached to it. But don't for a second think that we don't just have sex just because we want to have sex. Like, because sometimes we can have sex with some men who we have no feelings for. Like, I could double back on the ex dude because I don't want no new D, but I don't have no feelings for that ex nigga. I just need to get going because I'm in between, you know what, right now.
Right.
So if I'm in between D, then I'm gonna go back to some
old D. Like I just said, cheating is cheating.
Right, but that don't mean that I have feelings. So like I don't take it as just that, you know, face value. Like, oh, men cheat and it's just nothing and it's emotionless. Like I know that it can be emotionless, but I just don't like. Cheating is not a mistake. Like, you can't just accidentally cheat on someone. It takes steps for you to go cheat. Like, you be courting somebody or You texting them, you calling them, you FaceTiming them, you trying to kick it with them, you trying to get up with them or whatever. Those are steps that you taking, and you know that you did in the wrong while taking those steps.
Yeah.
So you had opportunity to stop yourself from the bullshit that you was about to do, yet you wanted to commit to this act because you thought that you wouldn't get caught. And I think that people cheat because they don't think that they'll get caught.
Yeah. I mean, I think that in most cases when people cheat too, they cheating because it's for their own selfish gain. You know what I mean? Like it ain't for nothing else. Like it's not they not really cheating, and then men cheat in some cases like just senselessly. Like it ain't really to hurt no. Like I mean, it's not to hurt you as the person that that you with.
Agreed.
It's just like I just kind of want what I want at the time. Which like I said, that don't make it right because in life you're gonna be faced with a bunch of temptations and shit like that or whatever.
That don't mean that you
can't
gotta do it.
You can't give in to every single thing that come to you in like that type of way, because in that case you will fall for anything like money, any type of like affection or something that makes you feel like you winning in that type of way. Like you gonna automatically go towards what make you feel good. So I feel like for that reason shit be a little different. So you got to be able to treat yourself a little bit different when you're moving.
Shamir said, I don't always associate sex with love or feelings. She said, whether it's emotional or not, it's still wrong to cheat. I 100% agree. Dante said, big facts. The woman invented the emotional sex. Yeah, they invented like the emotional link to sex. I definitely agree with that, but I also think that there are a lot of women who are free spirited, and it doesn't always have to be an emotional tie for them to lay with someone. I think that you could develop feelings after having sex with somebody a certain amount of times. Like I don't think just one time sex with somebody is like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you, I just want to be with you for the rest of my life. I think that it comes with time, like learning each other's bodies, and I think that people get sex confused with love just because you tying your bodies together.
Yeah, because I mean, like sex is sex in the time of like doing something, and especially like, and it's just like you just trying to get something off. It may not be like no chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Like you may have had sex, but it's not really no real like tie there. So like I feel like when you having sex with somebody that you actually like love or got feelings for, it's chemistry there, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all fuck with each other in a way where, you know what I'm saying, it's something like, it's like magical in that way. But at the same sense, like, when you're doing something with somebody else, it's just not the same. But like I said, for that reason, you should have sex with who you with. That's why I feel like to answer the question, you should wait for who you know what I'm saying? You should wait. Because I mean, if you gonna wait for who who you love, then for that reason, that shit gonna feel even better when you do it. So to answer the question, I say you should wait. Now, whether or not if you're gonna do it or not, I can't really say. But you should wait though.
Okay, so if your person is incarcerated or in the service, we both think that you should wait on that said partner to come home, or or you just, like we said last night, self-gratification goes a long way.
Yes.
It protects
you
your
got toys,
STDs,
you know what I'm saying? Like all type of shit is out here right now, so you can literally like.
Exactly.
And you don't need to be having sex with any and everybody anyways. You got motherfuckers got COVID and all type of shit. Like it's really nasty as hell out here right now, so you got to be careful.
COVID with her.
No, straight up. Like, you got to be careful.
So be real careful out here. But next question. So, one of my friends was talking about control in a relationship. So I basically posed the question like, if you love me, you would respect my boundaries, right? So she was saying, I don't think this is her situation. I think she was just talking in general. That what if there is some insecurity in a relationship due to some infidelity, and now this person wants to track your every move. Right. I want to go with you here. I want to go with you there. I need to know who you're talking to. I need you to talk on speakerphone because I need to hear you, because that person feels like that's how they can gain back their trust.
Right.
I think that puts the other partner in a bind, and it makes them feel controlled and like a child. And I don't think that anyone in any relationship, to adult people, no one should feel like they're a child. You should not have to tell everybody your move, but respectfully, if you're in a relationship, due to safety reasons and just knowing, like you could just say, hey, I'm going to the game, or I'm about to go to the studio, or I'm going to hit the mall, or I'm going to go have a drink with my buddy. It's not asking for permission. However, you are respectfully telling this person that you're going to go do something.
I mean, I think like boundaries are important no matter what situation or what relationship you're in with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you can love somebody, and yes, you can be with them in that way, and you can trust them and love them and all that type of stuff, but you don't want to necessarily be like, feeling like you don't have no type of privacy to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to still have your own, identity when you being in a relationship with somebody too, though. So, like, I feel like when people, because that means, like, you don't trust me at all. You feel me? No matter if the person love you or not, and they choose to let you do that, like, yeah, I'll let you go with me, yeah, I'll let you go through my phone, yeah, I'll let you do all of this. But it's like, if I'm seeing that, then that's kind of like making me feel like you don't trust me at all. You feel me? So, for that reason, that kind of make them then feel like, well, shit, should I trust you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you acting like I did something that goddamn it, like, so motherfucking damaging to you that you need to watch everything that I do. So should I trust you, though? You made me feel like you doing some shit.
Exactly, because in most cases like that, or in most cases that I hear, like, with even friends, like, a lot of women be wanting to get their lick back. Like, after they nigga cheat, like, they be, like, dead on it, like, I'm about to get my lick back, and I'm gonna get my lick back, and it's gonna hurt this nigga. Like, I'm gonna get my lick back with some bossed up ass nigga. Like, I'm finna make him motherfucking mad. I'm gonna have this nigga pull up to the crib and come get me and shit. And I just think that is immature. I think that adult people in relationships, I understand emotions get in the way, but I think that adult people in relationships should not, like, do immature things. 1 second, guys. Can y'all please go upstairs? Y'all go upstairs.
Come on, Suge.
Please.
Come on,
All y'all go upstairs.
Come on.
Because y'all are all in my audio.
Boo!
Come on, Suge.
You in the audio.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Come on, Suge.
Everybody wants to be down.
Come on here. Come on.
They would normally be in their rooms.
Come on.
But
Sleep.
yeah, so
Come on. We finna go.
But I think that just press record
Where you going?
over there.
Come
I
on,
think
let's go
that
outside.
setting boundaries are very important. Meaning, like, you just set people up for what you're telling them that you will or will not tolerate. Like, my boundaries in our relationship. Like, yesterday, I discussed how we had some past infidelity before we got married. However, for me to forgive him, for us to work through the relationship, because we wanted to work through for our family, but I wasn't willing to do so if I didn't believe that he was gonna be right to me, because I'm not cheating on you, so I expect you not to cheat on me. So my boundary is, if you cheat on me, I'm gone. Like, it's no words. I'm not gonna confront you about it. I've had too many opportunities. Well, you've had too many opportunities to correct your behavior. I think after one time of cheating, and then the next time that you cheat, and I'm still saying that it's okay, and then not thinking that that everything is okay now, and then you just decide that you're still gonna cheat, like, I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm out of here. It's nothing for us to talk about. I'm gonna pack my shit. I'm gonna move out. I got my own thing going. Yes, that's the kids. Yeah, so I would go. So my boundaries are, like, for as long as we not cheating on each other, we not disrespecting each other. Like, in our house, there's no name calling. Don't call me no bitches. Don't call me no hoes. I ain't gonna call you no bitches. Your name is your name. My name is my name. The only other names we use in this house is bae. We only use real names when we mad. So yeah, you messed up the audio when you slammed those headphones down. But yeah, those are the only names we using around here. But I'm definitely a firm believer in boundaries. Told you, go lay down.
Yeah.
But that brings me to my next question, because that's what my friend was asking. Is there a such thing? If you love me, you would respectfully cheat on me. What do you guys think about that? Is there a such thing as cheating respectfully? Who want to come on and answer what they think about respectfully cheating?
Yeah, let's get somebody to come on.
What's respectfully cheating, babe?
Respectfully,
Right, Shamir said, "Hell no."
I mean,
hell no.
I feel like some people and basically feeling like respectfully cheating to them, and their definition is if they don't find out about it.
Such thing.
I mean, but I'm gonna be honest. Though,
Exactly,
some people feel like if you don't find out about it, or if it's not like in their face,
Exactly,
then
TT.
it's not
Hell
necessarily
no.
Something that is a bad thing. Like as long as it don't come to my doorstep, you feel me? Then that's how they feel.
So you think that there is a such thing as respectfully
I don't
cheating.
think that there's a such thing as respectfully cheating, because
But you
I feel
understand
like
when people.
what I'm saying. I feel like there are people that feel that way though. So like some women or some men. I don't know about men per se, but some girls get to the point where when they with they guy and they know that this nigga just gonna cheat, but they want to be with him, then they say as long as that shit don't come to my doorstep, you feel me? Then I don't got no. I don't know that bitch. Tell that bitch stay away from me as long as I don't know what's going on. Like you gotta think about a lot of these rappers and shit like that. They really be having like
I think that's
bitches, but
I think that's some low self-esteem, pick me ass shit. Like you think that you can't get anything better, that you would settle for someone dogging you out, possibly bringing you back in STD or bringing another child into your household, that you would settle. I'm not in the business of settling.
Right.
You either gonna get with it or you can be gone. Like I'm not saying like I'm the best bitch you gonna ever meet in your life, because we may not be right for each other, but at the same time, I respect myself and I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect me. Cheating on me, period, is disrespectful. Like, it's disrespectful. If you think you're gonna respectfully, quote unquote, cheat on me, that's not happening, because I'm gonna respectfully cheat on your ass back and you're not gonna like it. And like we said yesterday, that does nothing. You're adding in people in your relationship. You guys are never gonna get through your issues. Plus, he gonna kill you. Ladies, we know how they act if you with another nigga. They don't know, they can't take it. Men can never take the same dosage of medicine that they just gave to you.
I mean, I agree. I don't think that no nigga can take that and say that he can respectfully be cool with that shit. But like I said, and if that person is cool with it, I just feel like that say a lot about that situation. You know what I mean? Like if a motherfucker cool with that and be like, man, that's cool, then that means that both of y'all are already kind of like on some other shit anyway.
Yeah,
so
and
really,
it's
you
time
don't give
to
a fuck.
separate, and y'all could be cool peoples. Kiki said, it's a no for me. Respectfully leave me alone. If you feel the need to cheat, let me go be great with someone else. Exactly.
Yeah. Who trying to join in though?
Kiki, text Jakari and tell him he can join on Stackz Live, because he said he don't have Facebook, so he can join on Stackz Live.
Y'all can join in though.
Somebody can join in. Who wants to come in and talk to me? Shamir, I'm about to make you get on. I'm gonna make you get on. Kaya, are you still here? Okay, Shamir. Yeah, because I can't deal.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that people that goes back into just having boundaries, because that is a boundary. I feel like you can't go in.
Oh, yeah. She wanna comment. Oops. Oh, you always in the car, Shamil. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go do it. To Kaya. I think, but to answer her question, yes, if she's still in right now. Well, I could try to make her join. Let me see. I don't think she in. I don't think she in. Hey, Neat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to add somebody in, but it's not working for me.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?